I'm sitting here with Alex Goss from Blackthorn Safaris. Alex is our outfitter and PH, and is willing to answer a few questions.
If I can.
If you can.
I will try.
Tell me something about this beautiful hunting area.
So this area is a conservancy, government owned. Very nice area, a lot of Mapani trees and Mapani jess, some riverbeds and dry riverbeds and gullies, and some nice natural watering holes. A lovely place to hunt buffalo. I think there's lots of different topography, and Africa as a continent so biodiverse that there's lots of options and opportunities for buffalo hunting. I think this is a really nice one, and when we started to talk about your hunt and your father's dream to shoot a buffalo, I think this was the perfect place to come. It's a big area. It's very natural, and I think it gives a true representation of buffalo hunting and how it should be done on foot with tracking. Yeah, and I think it at the moment I think it's going well. It's tough, as it should be. We've walked a lot of kilometres in some warm weather.
Yeah.
But I think everybody now has, they feel like they've worked for their buffalo. Yeah. Your father's done incredibly well and walked a lot of miles, and we just need a little change of luck. That's all we need.
That's it. There's always a little bit of hunter's luck just to
Definitely.
Put you over the edge.
Definitely.
This whole thing of it's government land. So what happens to the meat when we hopefully shoot a buffalo?
So the meat from the hunt is utilised by the local community. It's part of the area, part of the plans, part of the idea of starting this area. Was that it benefits the local people, and the local people see a benefit to trophy hunting. The meat from the hunts will all be taken into the villages and distributed evenly, so that the local people, we hope to combat poaching and utilise the meat for people that need it. A lot of these people in these areas have a lack of protein in their diet through lack of money, and so I think it's very good that the meat's utilised by the local people and goes back into the community and shows that poaching doesn't benefit the people, but well regulated and well managed trophy hunting does.
And does it stop the poaching, or?
I wouldn't say it stops the poaching, but it helps. It helps to combat it. We still have a problem with poaching in the area, and it's something that is a lot better now than it was. It's now rare to find traps and snares, whereas in previous years before hunting started here, it was heavily poached. And as soon as the game was given a value by trophy hunters, it was worth protecting, and money from the hunts goes into anti-poaching patrols, and without it, the animals wouldn't survive. No. The growth of the human population, especially in these areas, means that the wildlife and human conflict is just increasing year on year. And I feel that I know that without this, the trophy hunting that we do here, and without the great value given to the game, the people who look after this wildlife would not have the funds to do it.
No.
And in turn, there would be heavy impact on the wildlife, if not complete destruction of the area.
There's something I know at least some of the Scandinavian viewers are gonna point out to me, and they're gonna look at it with quite a bit of worry and skepticism. And it's the way you and the professional guides carry your rifles. You carry them on the shoulder, no sling, it's loaded, the bolt is up, safety might be off, and for us as Scandinavian hunters, that would never work anywhere. tell me why you do it, because I'm pretty sure there's a good reason for it.
So the carrying of a rifle over your shoulder, it is a difficult one, and it is something that you have to be aware how you're carrying the gun. Personally, I carry my gun with a bolt up, so the spring has not cocked the firing pin.
No.
So it's as well as bolt open.
Safe as
Safe as you can,
Yeah.
and the safety's also back. So if I don't know how, but if you did manage to knock the bolt down in some way, the safety catch is also back. My reason for carrying a gun like that is that if you carry it in your arm, it becomes very heavy. These big caliber rifles that have a lot of weight to them, and if you carry it in your hand, it becomes very heavy. Carrying it over your shoulder is the easiest way to carry it. And personally, I don't like a sling on the rifle, because if you have an incident, or if you have a charge, something happens, you need to be able to get that gun into your hand as quickly as possible and mount the gun and shoot as quickly as you can. When things go wrong, they go wrong very quickly. And with a sling attached to your rifle, when you mount your gun, you have movement in the sling, which exaggerates the swing of the barrel.
Yeah.
So you're not only trying to
If it doesn't get caught in anything.
if it
or
doesn't
on
get
the
caught
way.
in
Yeah,
anything. You know, especially a buffalo, when he charges, his head rocks up and down, and you're trying to follow that with the bead of your rifle up and down, and you're also dealing with a side to side swing of a sling,
Yeah.
which makes it very difficult. We carry our guns as safely as possible. I know you can say that there is a bullet in the chamber, but the bolt is up and the safety catch is back, and I think that's as safe as you can make it. And I understand that it can look, but we try, we keep the barrel pointed away from anybody as much as possible. I always carry my rifle with the barrel pointing across me, and the stock pointing to the side or the other way around, and that keeps the line of fire
So
away
you're not
from anybody.
just aiming into the guy in front of
It's
you.
not aiming into the guy in front of you.
You told me to understand, because again, as a Scandinavian hunter, we're not used to the animals attacking us that way. Yes, wild boars might come at, most likely it's our dogs.
Yeah.
But you told me a quick little math example of a lion charge.
Yeah.
Just walk us through that, because that clarifies how quick things can
And how
go
serious
wrong.
things can be. My way of explaining it is that if you look at an Olympic athlete who can run 100 meters in 10 seconds or just under, and you work out that a lion is probably twice as quick as a human, which is very fair to say. A lion can cover 100 meters in 5 seconds. A charge from a dangerous game animal very rarely occurs from 100 yards. It will be from 10 yards or 5 yards to 50 yards. And if you say that at 50 yards, when a buffalo or a lion charges, he's on you in 2.5 to 3 seconds. In that time, you hope that you're aware of a situation that could occur, so your gun's off your shoulder, your bolt's down, your fingers on your safety catch. When that animal comes, your brain takes a half a second to engage that you're getting a charge. You have to disarm the safety catch and mount the gun. You also have to settle the bead or the red dot and squeeze the trigger in that time. The speed that these things go wrong is incredible. Before you've realized what's happening, the buffalo or the lion's already in full charge. And when they come with a vengeance, and they really mean it. And it's our job to be there to protect the clients and ourselves. So I think it's another reason why we carry our gun like that. It's ready, it's there as soon as we need it. We always hope that it won't go wrong and that we won't have a situation like that. But you always have to be, and 90% of the time you have no problem.
No.
But you always have to be ready and prepared for
if it goes wrong.
for whatever happens.
It's a Very nice story. And now when we are going back to the hut to have a nap, and then we go buffalo hunting this afternoon. So it's a great story just to end this on.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
I'll be lying there in bed thinking about that. Thank you very much.
Excellent, no problem. And keeps a bit of adrenaline pumping.
Yeah, I would say so.
Ma, ma. The one in line with the yellow sign. The one in the middle. Perfectly broadside.